Hello, Fanny Queens. Welcome back to the channel where I, Sarah, are going to take you through your after endometriosis surgery checklist. Yeah, baby. Just super quickly, I'm not a medical professional. Everything on this channel is all from my own personal experience, so always consult your medical professionals for any concerns. And if you're not already part of the Fanny family, what are you doing? Go subscribe right now. Right now. I also have a free downloadable ebook which covers everything in this video. This is it here. So make sure you go ahead and download that. If you don't want to hear me waffle on, you can find it at www.fannydiaries.com. Let's get into the after surgery checklist. Do not let them send you home unless you've gone for a wee multiple times, not just once, multiple times without any complications, without any pain, without any blood, without anything. I don't want anyone to ever be in the same position as me, ever on this planet. I did voice my concerns. I did say I wasn't well, something wasn't right, something in my body just fell off. I wasn't as proactive as advocating for myself had I known the signs to look out for, or had I known something was definitely wrong. I just kept getting told that it was normal. I just kept getting told, oh, it's a gas pain, so don't worry about it. It wasn't the gas pain. The gas pain for me was trapped in my upper shoulder. So first of all, I couldn't go for a wee. Then when I did go for a wee, it was pure blood. And that was the only time I went for a wee before I got sent home. So they let me go home from the hospital without having gone for a wee. When I went for a wee afterwards, I would be in the most excruciating pain and it just would not stop. It was like spasming. That's what I can describe it as, like a spasming contraction of what I now know to be the bladder, but I didn't know at the time. I couldn't wee properly. There was a tiny trickle that would come out. It was so painful to wee. Couldn't tell when my bladder was full. So when I went to one of the hospitals and they did a full bladder scan, they were like, your bladder's full. Do you feel like you need a wee? And I was like, no, not at all. This is not about my recovery or anything like that. This is just me telling you to please do not let them send you home without you going for a wee multiple times. Or if you do go home and you go for a wee and you have pain, or there's an odor, or it's a different color, or you struggling to go for a wee, or your bladder just feels full, please get medical help ASAP. And I'm very vocal on this topic because it nearly cost me my bladder and my life. I don't want that for anyone else, and I didn't know it was a thing. And it's only when I got this Instagram account and I started chatting to people that other people have been in the same situation as me. Basically what I'm trying to say in a nutshell, go for a wee. Have the emergency contact number for your hospital where you had surgery. Like, make sure you have that number for when you go home, because again, complications are very rare. They can happen and you need to know who to contact. Obviously, if it's really terrible, seek medical assistance straight away, but if you need to speak to someone, then it's good to have this number. Having said that, I had an emergency contact number. My mum was calling them frantically and they never answered, so maybe this isn't good advice. Hopefully they answer for you. It is very hard to advocate for yourself when you've just had surgery. The amount of people, even people that I knew, that would say to me, it's normal to be sore, you've just had surgery. It was the hardest time I've ever had trying to get someone to listen to me, and I wasn't firm enough because I then started to doubt myself. But I knew in myself that something was wrong. Always trust your gut instinct. You know your body better than anyone, and if you feel like something's wrong, push. And you know what, if it turns out that nothing is wrong, you still trusted yourself and trusted your gut. Don't let anyone fob you off. Fight for yourself and fight for your Fanny. Follow-up appointments are usually 6 to 8 weeks after your surgery. However, not everyone is offered a follow-up appointment. Some people's follow-up appointments are in person, some people's are over the phone, some people don't get one at all. A follow-up appointment is your chance to speak to your surgeon and get to ask all the questions that you want to ask, get to find out what's been done, what they found, where they found it. So I would definitely advocate for one for yourself if it's something that you're going to want to have in the future. Because I'm so fabulous, have a free of charge ebook specifically for your follow-up appointment. This is the one that you need. You can find it on www.fannydiaries.com. This has everything you need for your follow-up. Bowel movements after surgery is no joke. It's my favourite dinner table topic, but no one really wants to speak about it with me, especially over food. You will likely get constipated from the anaesthetic. Not always, but probably highly likely. I think for me as well, like, I had endometriosis shaved from up my rectum. Mortifying. Didn't know that was what was going to happen when I went down surgery. Had absolutely no clue that was going to be in there and was going to be in my life story. I'm literally living the dream. I don't know if it was because they went up there or they interfered anything, and add constipation to the mix. The pain was so horrific. So from the anaesthetic, it backed me up so good and proper 8 days, and I was at the point, hello, I don't feel good. Everything was swollen. It was getting so bad. So I was like, okay, I need to take a laxative. This is why I would ask them, and I would get ahead of the issue. They'll be able to advise how long you should leave it, what to do for the best, or if you can take natural measures before you get to this stage. I was not well at all. Maybe your hospital is going to be nice and send you home with some spare dressings. Mine did, and it was honestly the nicest touch. They really came in handy. You can get them in Boots or Walgreens or Superdrug or CVS. They are mentioned in my surgery product ebook, free of charge, and they come in all different shapes and sizes, so I definitely get some. My stitches were really thick, so they weren't a wire, they were like a thick plastic, stuck out quite far as well. So for the longest time I couldn't put anything by my stomach because everything would just get caught, especially the belly button one. And then if I needed to wear like leggings with a thick waistband or a stretchy waistband, then I knew nothing was going to tug on it and nothing was going to pull. I have no idea why I keep doing this. They would eventually dissolve and come out themselves. Until that point, that's what I did. Extra dressings were a blessing, baby. So this is self-explanatory, really. It's pretty simple to understand. Everyone is so different. I've heard so many different things of what people were given. Some people were sent home without anything. Are you actually joking? Are you pulling my pants down because you go for surgery and you're sent home with nothing? A low dose of paracetamol is truly bad enough, but nothing? Nothing? I can't remember what I was sent home with. I was sent home with something though. I think it was codeine, maybe. It was a stronger pain med than paracetamol. I didn't actually end up taking them because I was preoccupied with complications. I was a busy gal in and out of different hospitals. I was going on a hospital tour around the country, okay? I didn't have time to take meds, and they dosed me up with morphine and God knows what else. So I didn't actually take the meds that I was given, but I was definitely given some. Then you have the opposite end of the scale where I speak to people from the US. They get sent home with something so strong that you're high as a kite. I had my wisdom teeth removed in America. I don't know what they give you. I was living my best life. It was amazing. I don't know what it was, but it knocked me straight out. They said to me I'll be awake. So I was like, okay, you're awake in England. I went to see someone in England have it done and they were like, you're awake. But my case was quite complicated, that they were like, we might have to put you under to have this one out. But America, they were like, yeah, you'll be awake. I was not awake. I sat down in the chair, they put something over me and I was knocked out. I don't remember a thing. I don't even remember waking up. I've just got video evidence of me seeing dinosaurs and asking if someone can call Carrie Bradshaw. Can call Carrie Bradshaw? Don't let me go. Was one epic ride. Oh my gosh. I really hope that you get given something. Maybe it's a question to ask, you know, before your surgery. Say, will I get sent home with pain meds? If not, can I please be sent home with some, or a prescription that you can pick up or something? It's a crazy world out there. Oh my gosh. This might be quite difficult to do, and it honestly breaks my heart that people are sent home without any kind of information. I mean, for me, I got told I had endometriosis and they found endometriosis of the bowel and my ovary was stuck to my bowel or fused or whatever they want to call it. That was it. But I know that I've been told more than what some people are told. Then to also not be offered a follow-up, so you still have no clue, is just horrendous. I want to change it. It's not right. We all deserve better. Definitely ask them to come speak to you. Even if you ask a nurse and say, can you just write down briefly what was found, just anything, so that you're not sent home completely in the dark and you're not sent home without any answers. My hospital did this. Well, they asked me, they said, do you want a sick note for your employer? And I was like, oh my God, yeah, please. Because then it saves me having to figure it out. And I didn't think about this. I didn't go in there and think that's what I needed before I went home. I didn't end up using it anyway because I was off work a lot longer than anticipated. And then I lost my job. Woohoo for me. If you are going to be needing a sick note for your employer, definitely get one there, or ask how you would access one and they'll be able to give you that information, because you definitely do not want to be scrambling during your recovery and be stressed out trying to figure out how to get a sick note and have pressure from your employer. There we have an after endometriosis surgery checklist. I hope this was helpful. Don't forget to check out my other videos about the endometriosis surgery journey. If you have any questions, please comment below or drop me an email at sarah@fannydiaries.com and I will happily answer those for you. If you're having your surgery soon, I wish you all the best. I'm sending you a huge hug, lots of love. Thank you so much for watching. Stay fabulous and always fight for your Fanny. See you in the next video. Love you.